Thanks for joining us. This time we're looking at Psalm chapter 94 that's quoted in the New Testament. It's quoted by the Apostle Paul. I remember a philosophy class. I was a Dr. Clayton Fever at the University of Oklahoma. And while he was talking, one of the co-eds walked up to the blackboard behind him and wrote, "Philosophy is dumb." Dr. Fever turned around and he looked at what she wrote on the board and he said, I think she's right. Class dismissed. They all went home. Yeah. That's what the Lord pretty well says about philosophy. First of all, Psalm 94:11, the Lord knows the thoughts of man, that they are a mere breath. And then the Apostle Paul quotes it in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 20. And he's talking to the Corinthian Christians because they were divided against each other. They had groups that each group thought they were smarter than the other groups, thought they were wiser than the other groups. And the Apostle Paul said, well, the Lord confounds the wisdom of the wise. Philosophy? Philosophy is man trying to come up with truth on his own. And the Bible says that man is not capable of doing that. One of my favorites is Rene Descartes. Descartes pretty well spent an entire volume of a book trying to argue whether or not we exist. And he came up with a statement, I think, therefore I am. Do we really need some kind of philosophical system to convince us that we really exist? I was in a high school English class one time, and there was this guy that thought he was really smart, and he said, how do we know we exist? Maybe we just think we exist. You know what? Can't we just accept that we exist? Well, Christianity is not a philosophy. Christianity is a revelation. The Bible says God spoke to us through the prophets, and then he came to visit us in the person of Jesus Christ. And he had witnesses with him all of the time, listening to what he said, watching him live, seeing his miracles, understanding his teaching. He was publicly crucified. And after his crucifixion, he appeared to over 500 witnesses, most of whom were still alive when the New Testament was being written. Christianity is a revelation. Christianity is not a philosophy. Yeah, I'm all done. Have a great day.